It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got the Giants' veteran running back. He should be a busy man out of the backfield. It's the Giants and the Golden Eagles. All that and more coming up next.
We welcome everybody to... Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Off play action, Parrish. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Michael Mayer, his intended receiver. But now it'll be third down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, Parrish. And now another one thrown incomplete.
That was the first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, and we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll run for the first time with a speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3. Well, this defense for the Giants, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he's got this down to the 35. 10 more there and another first down. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Now Richardson. Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Richardson. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Richardson looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnston. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Again, it's Richardson. Touchdown! Jamison Williams, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Golden Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. A 10-play drive that time. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Throwing to start the drive. Parrish. That's to the Notre Dame man, Michael Mayer. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The numbers for him from a week ago: 20 carries, 103 in the yardage department.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
Here's Hilliard. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Up the middle they go. Irwin. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll keep it on the ground. Irwin. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd.
Looking to throw. Parrish. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he'll power his way up near the 25. The numbers for Gibbs from last week: 17 carries, 76 yards.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Richardson looking to throw this. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Here's Hardman to return. 51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the play fake. Parrish. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. DK Metcalf, 38 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays that we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
He's got Bellinger. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Hardman on the return. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. To throw on third down, Parrish. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for New York. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. 7-7, our score after 1. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. Here's Richardson to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, Richardson. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10, right at the 40. Back to the air with Richardson. Complete to Johnston here. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Johnston, a gain of 13 yards. First down, Golden Eagles.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He gets it to Johnston. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. On first down, Parrish. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Second and a couple. Off play action. Parrish. Pressure comes and down he goes. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush. Here's 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Parrish. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw. Parrish. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Giants. DK Metcalf with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. But right now we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Richardson. They got his man complete. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Chicago. Jamison Williams with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And his guys are going to take the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
To throw on second down. Parrish targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Irwin knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Brian Branch on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Irwin takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Off the bootleg. Parrish. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken at the 15. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. We're in the second quarter. He already has 2 touchdowns. We know how good he is. That's well documented. How do you contain him?
We know he's a nightmare. So in this situation, I would go ahead and double him, maybe even have a 3rd person in the area, and try and dissuade them from throwing him the football. Make someone else beat me for a while, because I don't know that their talents are his, because when he gets his hands on the ball, he breaks down my entire D. Someone else, they may not make the same type of a play.
Well, we know his talents are very good. On 3rd down, it's Richardson. Oh, they would have gotten a conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's a second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Giants ready to come out now. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 3rd down, Irwin, they find some open field here. And he will have the Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Clark Phillips has got it. Unable to corral him. He fights through. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll try to run this one in, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Golden Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Back to throw. Parrish. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Looking to throw on second down. Parrish. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw again. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
A 51-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And it's the Cardinals who are...
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead, and he stopped immediately there. The first-round pick, Jair Alexander, making the tackle. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And Richardson back to throw it. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. This now a 3rd and 4.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, Richardson. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Chicago.
Operating from the gun, Richardson. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. On 3rd down, Fox. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2 yards. Brings up 4th down.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
It's 2nd and inches.
Looking to throw. Parrish. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
He was defended by Derek Stingley.
Up the middle they go. Irwin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 68 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Throwing on 1st down. Parrish. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Back to throw. Parrish. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Giants' 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Parrish. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Clark Phillips has got it. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Richardson to throw off play action. Throw over the middle, and it's caught by Johnston. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Staying on his feet. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. 3rd quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Now Richardson. Flushed out. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Kenny Clark coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. 3rd and 19. Richardson. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
You know, in boxing, they throw in the towel. In this case, you just kind of wave the white flag, and you think to yourself, if he can just get past that initial wave, he's got a chance to get free. But that screen, it was going nowhere from the start. It forces a 4th down.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Giants. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting 1st downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple.
At their 48-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Irwin. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 79 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Right back to him on 1st down. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. This is 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Parrish. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That is caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. He finds his man complete. That's Gardner. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown! DK Metcalf from 13 yards out. And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are
Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. It's been a tight game throughout, and it remains that way as we pick up the act. Richardson looking to throw. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. This offense so far on third down, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 58 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Going back to Gibbs on first down. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 29-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. First and 10, it's Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Play action. Now Richardson. The short throw pulled in by Bellinger. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Back to the air with Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 12-yard line. On first down, Richardson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnston. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 6-yard line.
On the give. Here's Gibbs. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Golden Eagles are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101? Check that box.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Operating from the gun. Parrish. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Brian Branch with it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. To throw on 2nd down, Parrish. And his throw is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Gardner. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. On 1st and 10, Parrish. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. Parrish.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here's 2nd and 10. Counter play. Here's Gibbs.
Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
And it's 3rd down.
Richardson off the play fake.
And he fires one, but incomplete.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Throwing to start the drive. Parrish.
And that went to the right side and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Parrish. He finds his man, complete. That's Gardner. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Gets it downfield to Mayer. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Michael Mayer, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to cut into that deficit. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a two-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.